Good evening, this is the Nerd is the Human, and today we'll look at 5 random round Total War quirks that are mostly explained by game design, but are kind of mad when thought about. This is the Battlefield edition, so you can expect a campaign version in the near future. Do comment below your favourite quirks and the contrived explanation for it featuring in the game. If you do enjoy these videos, do please become a member using the link below, but for now, let's get straight into the action. Number 1. Your units can be killed beyond the red lines of the battle map. Now I suspect we've all shot down a few men with the final volley of arrows as they cross the line, but I'm referring to a more unusual occurrence. There are battles where reinforcements are waiting for a unit to die to free up space in your allotted 20 units, or simply shuffling into the battle map pretty slowly. Now you can't tell a unit to attack these until they fully enter the battlefield, but whilst waiting diligently, there is a chance that they get caught by erroneous dangers, like arrows or in this case, onager fire splattering some Warhounds. In this second example from Remastered, the Scythe chariots are running amok on the edge of the battle map and are slaughtering my reinforcements, who are completely incapable of responding to the danger. They're wavering and down to 52 men. And just to rub it in, as the enemy flees through these same damaged reinforcements, my units are forced just to let them go by. How very chivalrous. Number 2. Female units still have male generals. Even if an army is mixed with male and female units like this small Scythian force, it will allow the first unit, Scythian noblewomen, to be the general's unit. However, it will still be a man who actually leads them. This becomes even more ridiculous when you consider the Amazonian chariots. The Amazonians, famously matriarchal if a little mythologized, still have a man leading them. It's complete madness. The same is true for the Screeching women here, who are about to go absolutely flying. This party of Paulers still allows a male general to lead them to what will be a certain death. The lack of a female general is not exactly a heinous crime, but it is just a tiny bit disappointing. I guess they simply never designed a female general sprite for these few units. Number 3. Warhound handlers can rout whilst on the plaza. Now usually the plaza is a safe space for defending units, an area where even the most cowardly pink pyjama man can hold his nerve and not break, but not so for the war dogs. This unit can rout on the plaza because the handlers are separate entities to the dogs that they release. Now interestingly, if the dogs are released but the dogs remain on the plaza, then it seems that the handlers will not rout and the dogs will continue their crazed rampage. Interestingly, in this example, when the unit finally breaks and gives me victory, there are actually dogs still alive, but now they are off of the plaza. It does pose the question of where they are routing to though. One is routing as far away as possible, one is standing still, and another is actually running at the cataphracts. It's all very, very bizarre. Number 4. Hoplite spears will shorten in length when they leave the battlefield. Now the hoplite are a majestic unit and well known for their composed phalanx formations, but it turns out that their spears are more mysterious than we first thought. Obviously we could ask where some of these lads shove their dory when they swap over to their Xiphos, but some things like swapping weapons are simplified for the sake of games. It's a familiar part of our cognitive dissonance. It is however a little weird that the animation sees a smaller spear than those seen in battle, and this is true whether they withdraw or they rout. Maybe it's a subtle dig at their lost manhood as they flee, but mostly it's just an odd detail. Number 5. The amusingly small scale of maps. Now linking the positioning of armies on the campaign map to the battlefield itself is great for immersion, as we can see in action with the placement of our port. Some things on Crete however are just a little bit scaled down. Now in the distance we can see land to the northwest, presumably that of the Peloponnese, and another landmass due north, probably that of the Isle Milos. That is 150 kilometres away, or just over 90 miles in Church of England. I'm pretty certain that that is not realistic to be seen. Whilst on Crete there are spots that you can look across both to the Aegean and Libyan seas, seeing so far off to the north is absolutely mad. I actually enjoy this feature as it helps link the overworld to the battle maps, and it has lots of fun quirks to it, but of course you do need to forget about real world distances for just a moment. This feature does mean you get cool maps like on Rhodes, where you can see both the Colossus of Rhodes and the Mausoleum of Halicarnassus on the same battle map. You can certainly see modern Turkey from Rhodes Town, but the mausoleum in modern day Bodrum is nowhere near enough to be visible. though I suppose it doesn't help that neither wonder has survived to the modern day. That is all for today. Do comment below telling everyone about your favourite quirks of Total War. As stated at the start, I am looking to make a similar video on campaign map quirks in Rome, so do look out for that in the near future. If you do enjoy these videos, then do please become a member or join the Patreon using the links below. We have a Discord, a Q&A podcast and other extra content depending on the band that you sign up for. Any support is greatly appreciated, but for now I will leave you. I am Thomas, this has been Nerds to Human with 5 random Rome Total War battlefield quirks. Thank you friends, and bye bye.
Shoot the flames of death into their eyes. Oh no, we're gonna die! Coward, 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 coward. Stop, sir! You're supposed to die! Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away! Our ballistas can actually shoot our own gates. Okay, let's get on with this battle. Run away.